And Tramp, you go first. Last topic. Favorite Dr. Dre track.
The one and only DRE. I keep their heads ringing. Hey man, look, Doc, uh, the Quincy Jones of hip hop. Look, if you want your album sales to go real good, go get the Doc to produce your albums up and down, and you can go down the line. People don't even realize. People always put Dr. Dre in a box. I don't think they understand how many people he really produced. Remember, JJ Fad was Dr. Dre. Above the Law, Dr. Dre. Miss LA's first album, Dr. Dre. The DOC's album, Dr. Dre. So that's just what he did. I mean, the man single-handedly built 3 record labels. Built Ruthless, built Death Row, and built Aftermath. Anybody that can build 3 record labels, that's genius. Oh, not only that. Remember, he helped build a world-class wrecking crew. Remember the world-class wrecking crew? Turn off the lights. You know, back when he was venturing between L.A. Dre and Dr. Dre, because remember, everybody was called Doctor back then. So at one point he was called L.A. Dre. So I say keep their heads ringing, and I have to say let me see. Dr. Dre. I gotta always NWA always into something. So
I'm surprised you didn't mention Dre Day.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it a little bit clean on this one. I was gonna leave that one to somebody else, but heads ringing, always into something by NWA, and I have to say, Natural Born Killers by him and Ice, because when the red beat came in, BRF, you talked about how Travis Scott came in with the beat drop. The way that beat came in, it was second to none. And back then when you had the Pioneer speakers banging in the back of your Jeep or your car or what have you, look, when that beat dropped on Natural Born Killers with him by Ice Cube, and you heard the guy in the background, it was crazy. That was one of the best Dr. Dre beats I ever heard, because it was just like, it was loud. It was just, and it puts you on the edge. It was crazy. So I got to say, heads ringing, always into something, and Natural Born Killers. Those were my 3 favorite Dr. Dre tracks, man.
BRF.
You can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with Still DRE. You can never go wrong with that, especially when they performed it at the Super Bowl. I mean, that was just classic. That was just amazing. Still DRE. I mean, come on, ain't nothing but a G thing. I mean, that's like the quintessential, like, you can't, like, that's what, like, you at a cookout or you at a party or something like that, you got, ain't nothing but a G thing, you got to hit that. It's like this and like that and like this, and it's like that and like this and like that, and it's like this. Oh, come on, man, you can never go. That's the classic. That's the classic. Those for me, like, have always just been the two, like with Dre and then Snoop. Those have always just been like the two that are like just gonna like stand like the test of time. And I know Dre's got more good songs. Obviously forgot about Dre. Forgot about Dre. Him and M. I mean, obviously that. Shoot. Let me ride. Hey, that's another one.
187.
So, most definitely, most definitely,
From the movie Deep Cover, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, most definitely, love that one. And shout out and RIP. Shout out to Big Pun and Fat Joe for arguably making a better version of the Deep Cover song than
Especially with Pun's verse.
pun, man, pun. That one verse, that one pun, that one part of that pun verse should be illegal at all time. That was crazy how he rolled that off, effortless. Um, my favorite Dre track though is probably it's probably ain't nothing. It's probably gonna be it ain't nothing but a G thing. It's probably like the one for me that really kind of stands above all of them. So yeah, my favorite one is probably ain't nothing but a G thing.
The Message.
Ooh.
Because he talks about how he missed his brother, rest his soul, and then Mary J. Blige singing in the track. That's a really deep song. Like I said, if you're going through emotion, if you're going through problems and things of that nature, The Message. Just like I listen to the games, Why You Hate the Game, on an emotional standpoint, that's the song you listen to. So I like The Message. Forgot about Dre. So those are my two when I think of with Dr. Dre. And hold up, wait a minute, let me put some Kush up in it. So Kush. So we can't forget that track as well, too. And him and Kendrick Lamar. The
Yes,
other
the
track,
recipe.
yes, The Recipe. So, and let's not forget, Drake collaborated with a lot of them. I mean, Mary J. Blige, Busta Rhymes. Let's not forget that when Busta joined Aftermath.
Yeah. Hey man, Dre has some of the greatest proteges you ever want to have. But I mean, you could start with NWA, you could go DLC above the law, you go to M. It's hard to really pick out who his best one was. Now, I will always say his greatest one is a what if story. Because I will always say his greatest protege was DOC. I will always say his greatest protege was DOC. If you really look at DOC and where he was, I don't think people understand this. He did a whole album and didn't curse not one time until you got to the last song that he made with NWA called The Grand Finale. Go back and listen to No One Can Do It Better. He didn't curse not one time until he got on that last track with NWA and they called it The Grand Finale. And for DOC to do that, it was crazy. So I really think his best protege was DOC. We just didn't get a chance to see what he could actually be, unfortunately, because of that accident.
Really great conversation, fellas.